Hi, everyone. I think everybody's just joining right now. And here's Mira. You found a chew stick. Very good. We're all very proud of your accomplishments. For anybody who's wondering, the foster puppy is with a friend. We're hoping that works out. But the reason why I'm starting out the live up here is I wanted to give a big thank you to some very special people who have been sending me gifts. So this goes out to all my Patreons first. You know who you are. And then we have Autumn, Wendy, Holly, Vicky, Julie again, because she actually got me something else. And then Morgan, Lisa, and Samantha. I have all of your names up on my wall, and I've been making posts on Instagram as thank yous. I also wanted to point out real quick that I had 2 things come in that did not have names associated with them. So if that was on purpose, I respect you. If that was not, and somebody just didn't post or put the little paper in there for me to thank you, please reach out to me. I would say in the comment section of something on Instagram, so that way I can be sure to see you. But I am grabbing my pendulum for some extra enhancement as far as connection goes, because I'm going to be using Art Breeder to not draw, but create interpretations of my ghost friends. Mira, would you like to come up? Or come down, I guess, because I'm about to go down? Okay, well, she's very proud of herself. Enjoy the walk down the haunted stairs. We do have 2 resident ghosts here, and they oftentimes are on the stairs. And noted, I don't have to bring you up anymore into conversation. Another thing I wanted to do was have a little unboxing tonight, because I went to my P.O. box today. I was with a friend, and I'm so glad that I was with my friend, because I would not have been able to get home, walking home with all the things that I had. So I got a lot of stuff in my P.O. box, and I was really excited about it. So thank you for actually doing that. I did separate them. So I did open most everything to know what was Molli's. So we have a bag full of stuff for Molly that I'm going to be opening up on Valentine's Day for that live. Hello, Mira. I know. Sometimes they stand over there. That's what she does. That's for Molly. And then I wanted to do a kind of unboxing for some things that I think are partially for Molly, but also for me. So we will see how that works. P.S. Speaking of Molly's, this is made by my friend Molly, who is the manager at 24 South and is Molly the Ghost's favorite barista there at 24. But she made me salad plates and a mug, because I did a cleansing for her at her new apartment. And when I say new, I mean like it's actually really old. But it's good to move the energy around and that sort of thing. So that was super cool. I think I'll put my phone on this thing so I don't have to hold it anymore. Maybe turn on the light. First up, everybody gets to watch me fix my hair because it is bothering me. Anywho, while I'm doing this, hi everybody. Thanks for joining, and I'm curious, where are we coming from tonight? Mira, you just unplugged it. I didn't ask for that. You said partial for me, partial for Molly. Yeah. So for those, I'm opening part, and then if it's also for Molly and I missed it, I will have it bagged for her for later. I am going to turn this light on and see what it looks like. Ah, that's so bright. I can't see anything. There we go. That's still kind of bright. Ugh. There we go. I just need enough light. I don't need all of the light. cool. I'm reading where you're from. Very cool. Thanks for joining. Hi, everybody. Hello. California, Rhode Island, the frozen state of Wisconsin. Yes. Okay, other people are watching with their ghost friends. That's my favorite. I'm casually creating ghost TV, and I didn't even know that would be a thing. So thanks for watching. Tennessee, Texas, New Brunswick. Ooh, this is called, there's a town next to us, or it's a town and a county called Brunswick. So that's cool. New Jersey, Maine, cool. Somebody asked if you're born with the ability. So I believe that as these are abilities, you can grow them. So I was born with it. A lot of people are born with it. They just don't remember. We're conditioned to not believe things that are happening to us because we need to fit into society when we're very young. So, yes, enjoy my dog as she makes a nest on the couch. Make that nest. Do so well. Yes. We're very encouraging of her nest making. She's very proud of us. Okay. I think she got a little nervous there. It's a lot of attention from a lot of people. Doggo nap, yes. Puppy is doing fine. Puppy is with a friend right now. We're hoping that friendship progresses with that person because I think they'd be lovely. Puppy's a lot for Mira. Puppy is good puppy. We named her Amelia, Millie for short. And the thing is, a lot of it was I'm not in the place where I can responsibly take on the needs of a puppy right now. For example, I can't do consultations when a puppy is crying and otherwise needing to play all on my lap. So that was my choice. Part of it was, we had to move into a house so that we could do online work, and we don't have the ability to be taking care of a puppy full time. So that's why we agreed to foster, just to keep the puppy out of the shelter. So anybody is welcome to draw any of my spirit friends. Oh, P.S. My friend just messaged me and she said, is asleep on my foot. So puppy is doing well. I used to be able to play guitar. I don't remember anything anymore. So, but that's Jay's. He's been playing guitar for almost 30 years at this point. He has a music degree as well. Let's see. Somebody asked about the show Ghost. I don't know about the American version. I've seen some of the British version and I love it. I honestly found it incredibly relatable. So I don't know what the writers were doing, if they were inspired or something like that, but I big fan of the show. I have not finished all the episodes, but from what I have seen so far, I really enjoy it. Hey, from South Wales. Mira, honey, do you have to make those noises? She's just licking her leg. Okay. Wow, it's like showing the camera on her. She gets like, yeah, so I hear South Wales and I'm like, Rupert's like from Middle Wales. I'm going to release more of where he's from in time in part of the videos because we just nailed it down. I had to get a map that was in Welsh from 1760, I think is the year. And then we had to translate it into English, and then I was able to figure out where it was in modern day. But it was super cool. He's shared imagery with me. It's a kind of inner eye clairvoyance of where he lived. And I went on Google Maps once we figured out where it was. And I went on the street view and like walked around these old streets that he roughly would have been on. And like I nearly started crying because it was like, that's exactly what I've seen. You know, like they're not mountains, but they're what we would call foothills, and like the river that's nearby and like all this stuff. I was like, like, yeah. Anywho, I want to do some unboxing and then I'm going to get to the art. Yeah, somebody asked about George. Remember the George story is coming. That happened in November 2021, and I'm still doing reenactments from October 2021. So I'm not just trying to hold out for the sake of holding out. It's more of there is an order to our timeline, and we have not reached that order yet. I merely told everybody, I wanted to share with everybody that George was no longer a problem so that people would not be worried about that anymore, because there's no need. So, to the unboxing. So I already showed you Molly's work on a salad bowl. I love it so much. And I'm actually drinking from a mug that she created. I got this at one of the fairs that she was at. Okay, so first with unboxing stuff. I think I'll unbox something and then I'll move to like the art breeder thing that I'm gonna do for the ghosts. So, okay, I want to make sure that I'm going in order. I think this was because my pet stepped on it a bunch of times. So I want to be sure that I'm in the right order. Okay. I think this was, okay. So this is the card, Vantique. I'll show that. It also comes with a, information. Yeah. So this is from her. I assumed it was a her by the picture alone. I apologize if it, yeah, okay, so this is, this is Vanessa. Okay. I read a little bit of this card earlier. I'm not going to read it out loud just because you probably were not expecting me to read it. Mira, do you have to snort while you lick? Okay. But she's out in San Antonio, Texas. So yeah, cool. Wishing Molly, Rupert, and Jimothy well. Cool. And sells art and jewelry from repurposed antiques. That is super cool. So I think these are all from her. Just making sure before I show it. Yes. Okay. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, these are so cool. And it's all this beautiful wrapped jewelry. I'm not sure which is Molly's and which is mine, so it might be in the letter that I hastily read, but I'm gonna check that in. Those are super cool. This, yes, thank you. I don't know if you're watching, but I'll be posting this on YouTube later. I've got two other things to open, but I want to get to the art because I know that's what a lot of you are here for. Oh, there they are. What is that? Am I a cow? Is that you? This is you with a heart. Let's see. Yeah, I responded. Cool. Thanks for watching and thanks for the stuff. Oh wait, there you are. This is, okay, so you are, hello. Okay, I'm commenting so people can see who I'm talking to. Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, thank you for bringing my attention, for Am I a Cow? One, love your name. Thanks for bringing my attention to Ventique Academia being here. Awesome, wow, that's so, I love that you're able to watch this. I can't wait to take these out of the packaging, and this is a beautiful job. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to share these with Molly as well. I'll just pack all these up and take these with me for Valentine's Day as well. So, super exciting. Cool. Okay, I'm organizing these on the table so that I don't get things confused again. But thank you again, my goodness. And now I have cool wrapping paper stuff. Okay, excuse me a moment. I'm going to get to my computer. And let us see. Also enjoy my very white legs because I have not been in the sun. I was in the sun today, which was much needed. So art breeder. Okay. So I already started on Rupert and then I specifically stopped because I wanted to be able to show, like, kind of build it with you on the live rather than me just be like, this is it. Also because I still have very, like, all of these faces are so serious, which he is very serious, but it's like that serious in a sexy way, which I'm kind of like, people can be serious without looking sexy. That's not to say that he's not an attractive man. It's just like, yeah. Thank you for the rose, by the way. So, okay, let me see how I can kind of set this up so that you can see as well. I'm going to put this, as I said, I brought my pendulum. P.S. This is what Jay made. So, let's see. You can kind of see ish. Maybe I can tilt this like a little bit. Oh no, I switched the thing. Okay. So this is what I started on for him. Which it was also really, that didn't work. It was also really interesting, working on this with him, because at first he was like, no, actually, maybe, don't know. So basically with Art Breeder, let's stick my head in there. Basically with Art Breeder, looks so funny. I had never worked it before. Somebody on my comment section recommended that I try it to kind of make an impersonation or a kind of likeness for who I'm with. So I'm also working with the learning curve of figuring out that. Yeah, all of you are like, he's very brooding. Yeah, and that's the thing. He's not, like, he doesn't run around, like, smiling all the time, but he's not, like, ugh. Like, all of these faces are very, like the anger smolder, and I'm gonna, like, So, okay, what I'll do, I would say, like, this one is probably the more accurate one, but even that, like, I look at it, I'm like, well, because he does have more blue eyes. The hair is closer to being right. I would say it's a little bit lighter. And also the eyebrows are a little bit higher. So I'm trying to think, and if any of you are watching this and you're like, I know how to work Art Breeder so well, I'm sorry, I don't. So I hope that you will forgive me that I am figuring it out, like, a lot. Okay, eyes more blue. Let's see if we can do this. Did that work? Oh, no, that was awful. Oh, that's just, like, blue in general. Why did I assume it was gonna be eyes? See, all of you get to watch me like this. Okay, we can up the happiness a little bit. He honestly, right now, he's kind of like, I don't like how you can manipulate the idea of my face. Let's see what it goes to. Okay, that's more relaxed, I think. Okay, he does have a smirk about him, so the smirk is more correct. Okay, blue eyes, that's what I was looking for. We got more blue in the eyes. Because they're light blue eyes. Yeah, okay, I would say that's right. And then, let's see. Oh, you can up the blonde hair. Okay, let's see if this gets dangerous. Okay, yeah, I would say that's about. I am gonna connect with him via a pendulum, so we all can kind of. That's a plane, by the way. We live very close to the airport. This program is Art Breeder. It is free, or at least so far. I don't know if I have to go to a paywall. Okay, so wait, you can put a hat on him. No, wait. What? They didn't do anything. They just make him look old. Okay. I would say, like, his face is a little more not rectangular. Or not words. Actually, no, I am correct. His face is a little bit more square. Sasha, what does it mean when it says, like, up the whiteness, up the Middle Eastern? Could we not use, like, could we use things like pale or darker color or, like, skin tone or something like that? Like, I don't know how I feel about that. Sharpness. Okay, let's see what that does. Can we make, because he does have sharp features. Okay. Yeah, cool, we'll go with it. Also, I don't know if anybody can see this, there's like this vein bulge thing going on. That, he does not have that. Okay, so width. What does that do? Does that just like pull him out a little bit more? Actually, though. Also, how do you see from like a picture how, I'm gonna do this a little bit, like somebody's height from their face? P.S. Rupert's very tall. He's well over 6 feet. He's thriving. Cheekbones that could chip ice. Yep. Rupert is from, he's from the 1700s. He was born in the 50s, I believe 58, if I'm doing the math correctly. And he passed in 81. So, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. His chin is a bit more square off. It doesn't like fully go down like this. Like I would say like there. So I'm trying to, what does yaw mean? What did that do? I feel like it just made him look older. Whatever. It's fine. Cool. I love how like there's an angry meter. Okay. I'm not gonna put makeup on him. It's tempting. I'm looking at this makeup tab down here and I'm just like, one, I will also say, he even hates it when I wear makeup. He's like, that's unnatural. And I'm like, but it makes me feel better. What happened to my laptop? Nothing happened to my laptop. This is a rubber protector thing. My laptop is actually one of the more well-treated devices that I have. Okay, so if this is like, I guess generally speaking, his nose is a little bit wider. Like how do I make his nose wider? Because it's got kind of like a wider bridge. And he's got like, you know how I have a little bit of a bone thing sticking out there? He does too. His is more pronounced than mine. Yeah, I mean, I would say this is pretty close. Okay, let's check with the man, hey? So, okay, in using a pendulum, I always say this. I always try to pull my pendulum in as close to me as possible so I'm not sitting here like this. Also, if I were to, this is Rupert, by the way, for people who are like, what? Thank you for responding. I love all of you in the comment section who are actively like helping each other out. That is the beauty of all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I do not have The Sims. I'm certain that would take up much of my time. I would probably enjoy it very much. I was raised on Roller Coaster Tycoon, fun fact. But anyway, with the pendulum, I like to usually wrap it around my finger once. And I always like to check in with myself. So can I get a circle for yes? Cool, thank you. And can I get a back and forth for no? Thank you. So one, that was the initial check to check in with myself and make sure that it was aligned with me. Next up, can I speak with Rupert? Yes. Okay. You can already see it going back and forth because I asked the question in my head before I asked it out loud. I was like, does this look like you? And he's kind of like, okay, I'm getting a maybe, which is accurate. It's not entirely accurate. See the wide circle? He's like, no, it's not. And it's, okay, cool. I haven't made Molli yet, and I haven't made Jimothy. That's what I wanted to do tonight with everybody. So, cool. Okay, Rupert, let's go through in order. Is your hair correct? Cool. So the color is correct of your hair? Cool. Is the waviness of your hair correct? Cool. Is the eye color correct? Yes. Are the eyebrows correct? That was a maybe. Reason for his eyebrows are a bit thicker and they're a bit higher from his eyes. In fact, I'm going to tilt this a little bit so you can see it a little bit more. Let's go through other features. Is the nose correct? That's a no. And it's exactly as I told you. He has a wider nose and he's got more of a bridge. Okay. Are the lips correct? Let's go with that. He says yes. Is the jaw correct? So it's going to be a maybe. And that's likely due to, once again, I said that his chin is more aligned like his chin is more aligned like with his structure, like with his jaw structure. Oh, here's something fun. Is the expression correct? Okay, he says yes. So, yeah, I wonder if I can manipulate the eyebrows with another picture that I found. Okay, so the ears. Are the ears correct? Oh, the ears are not correct. How are they? I never thought about that. Thank you, commenter. CR, yeah. Okay, do the ears need to be bigger? He's getting more of a maybe. Like, he doesn't want to be too big. Do you prefer that your hair is over your ears? That's what it is. He wouldn't typically have his ears sticking out. That's a time period thing. The length of the hair is, let me ask that. Is the length of the hair correct to how you wear it now? Is the length of the hair correct to how you would wear it when you were alive? No. So, okay. Also, I didn't answer. I don't know if how many could see that, but he does have shorter hair now than he would have when he was alive by choice, because in the 1700s you would typically have it pulled back behind your head. So yeah, it even has this little hair here. Which it just so happens that this one generated a little hair here. He does have a little hair that comes out every now and then. He's just like, you didn't have to share that. Which I don't know why he's so embarrassed about it. Like, I have one too. It's like, it's right there. It's usually out a little bit farther. I'm using Art Breeder. Yeah, for any questions on Rupert, I do recommend check out the Ghost Skit playlist. The one where I'm reading about his state in the fugue and that experience is when I talk about his life and how he passed. He was just like, why do they want to know that? I checked with him before sharing that story of his. He wanted me to share it and he wanted to share it with me in the first place so that I understood. And it was a very sudden download. Like, I'm at 24 and Molli wasn't around, and all of a sudden I was like writing out his story and I was like, where did this come from? Yeah, I sat on that story for like almost like at least a month, if not two, before sharing it, because it was very personal. But his whole thing, I love it. The pendulum's still going. It's like, yes, it was personal. He wanted to share it because it does offer a sense of hope. in how we pass in that time. And really what it comes to is the more we accept ourselves and our mental ability, the better off we will be when we pass, to understand what happened and be able to make conscious decisions for ourselves. So this is when I say, hey, for anybody who, you know, might have fears of what happens after you leave your mortal coil, please consider going to a therapist or talking to a counselor, or at least a loved one who will support you. That is so, so important to just to have inner peace with yourself. So please take care of yourself. Find that inner peace that will help you when you cross over. For whatever you might believe. We don't have to believe the same things, and that's the beautiful thing about life and all of us being here on earth together. So, you know, be true to you and be sure that you're in good mental health. I will always, 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 always go back to mental health. I'm on Art Breeder. Okay, so I'm going to put this down for a moment, and I'm going to see if I can fuse this image with another image that might get his nose more correct. So I'm going to save this. Maybe save this. Can I please save this? Does it do anything? Also, what does it mean to have children? Ew. Like, what? Okay, these look like the awkward children. Something. Oh, I can crossbreed. Crossbreed. This sounds so wrong. Like, it sounds so wrong. Like, it sounds to be like breed, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna select an image. And I'm gonna go with created. Okay, so that's one I'm using right now. No, lies. That's the one I think I'm using right now. See, I bred a bunch of them, so like, yeah. Let's see if we can get that jaw right. No. Yeah, none of these jaws are speaking to me. None of these noses are speaking to me. Yeah, that one's too excited, I guess. That nose is too exciting. Yeah, that's another thing. My issue with Art Breeder is it portrays everybody as like pretty much perfect, like the idea of what perfection is. And I'm like, nah, we have bridges in our noses. We have like facial things. Some people have scars. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm kind of like, maybe it's because I'm new to the site. But I'm also like, hey, we should celebrate what people really look like, because we're all beautiful in our own way, and that's entirely valid. So that guy looks so angry. I don't want to do a crossbreed, this one right here, because he looks so angry. But the jaw structure is more correct, and so is the nose. Okay. See, it looks so angry. Let's see. Do a little bit more on the face. But so angry. Why is it that sexy is portrayed, like, for men as, like, to be angry? I don't like it. Once again, maybe it's just, like, I'm new to this, but I don't know. Okay. Maybe a little bit more over here. Okay, I'm asking Rupert again. I'm like, is this closer to your nose? And he's kind of like, I guess. Okay, so let's save this and see what happens. And then, can I save it? Why won't you let me save? I don't want to refresh and potentially cause a problem. Okay. because I wanna work on this further. Let's see. I'm also gonna open this up so you're only looking at like what's actually on my screen. Can he look in the mirror? Yassified, Rupert. She's right. He always looks like, yeah. He does look very serious. When he smiles, it's more like a smirk. Yeah, it's Rupert. He's more like that's what he does. It's not often that he's actually like, ha, like that's when you know you got him. Yeah, so yeah, I could screenshot it, but once again, he looks so serious. Okay, sure, I'll screenshot it. Oh, it says that it's saved. Oh, okay. Did I just save like all of them down here? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so I have like a billion of him. Noted. Okay, so let's get back to working on him. Wait, did that... Oh, okay, so that went back to that. We're gonna go to the new Rupert. Once again, his eyebrows are higher than that. Okay, so we have to go back to getting the hair right. Okay, so more blondes. Blonde. Okay, and then the blue eyes are right, and then we're gonna make him a little more happy. Wait, do you see that? It like went up for his mouth, but like the eyes didn't change at all. So it just looks confusing. So anywho, I just want him to look more relaxed. Like, he doesn't have to look happy. I just want him to look more relaxed. Okay, I'd say his skin is a bit more white. Because, I mean, he's from the UK. Let's be real. In the UK before there was mass immigration. I should mention that. So, okay, cool. How do I raise his eyebrows? Like, I just want his eyebrows to be like here instead of on top of his eyes. Yeah, I don't see quite a way to do that. Because once again, he just looks like his eyes are cut off. I don't like it. Yeah, but this is probably, I feel like for right now, this is as close as we're gonna get. So you can all see, once again, his eyebrows are higher and they're a bit thicker. He doesn't look like he's smoldering as much. The nose is closer to being correct. But yeah, that's basically him, more or less. Yeah, he's still kind of like behind me right now. He's still kind of like, that's close, but not exact. Like, yes, that is true. So anywho, there's the cat. I'm gonna do a screenshot. I'll be sharing this on my Instagram, and I'll be leaving the notes on it as well to basically be like, hey, this is not exactly what he looks like, but it do be close. Okay, so we are going to pause from that so that I can do some more unboxing stuff. But first up, I want to check in with the commenters. Does he have a Welsh accent? Yes. really tries to tone it down a lot, because when he left Wales, he really wanted to kind of have a new appearance or look for himself, so he wanted to sound more English. He actually did a lot of work to study etiquette and like listened a lot to how the English officers were speaking when he was on the ship on the way over. So he does have the topography of a Welsh accent, so there's more ups and downs to how he speaks, but he does, like, his vowels in particular, he really tries to sound more English with those. So yeah. Is Rupert reading the comments and sees us simping over him? Okay, his response right now was, they don't know me. Like, they don't know me. And I'm like, oh, they know some things, because I've shared some things. And he's just like, Rupert was almost 23 when he passed. So yeah, so I did, for packages, and I mentioned this at the beginning, but I'll repeat it again. I did go to the P.O. box, and I got a lot of things, which I was not expecting as much as I did, and I did sort them out. So if you sent something to Molli, you're going to see that on Valentine's Day. And if you send something to me, I'm going to open it now. So I did open some, and I'm going to open something else. And for those of you who are asking more questions about Rupert and have not caught up on my playlist, you should catch up on my playlist, especially when it concerns his life and death, because, by the way, he doesn't like to talk about how he died. So there's a place and time for that. And you can check that out on my playlist, because he agreed to that. So I would say something as a general thing, and I'm not calling out anyone in particular, because this is a common thing, and we learned this from watching paranormal investigation shows. People think it's okay to regularly ask spirits how they passed. Hey, by the way, a lot of spirits pass in traumatic ways, and they don't like talking about them, especially if they are a ghost. Like, we may have those around us in spirit who we knew in as family members, and they're around us because they choose to be around us and they want to support us as we move forward. But if you're talking about run-of-the-mill ghost who is still haunting a place because they weren't aware of how they died, or it was too traumatic for them to be able to face for a long time, they don't like talking about it. The playlist is on my bio. If you go, you can look at it, and it says ghost skits. It's an emoji for the ghost. But yeah, that's why when I do any sort of paranormal investigation, or when I just like meet a spirit for the first time, I never ask them how they died. You will never find me asking them that. That is something that you build up through trust. The only time I do ask is if I need confirmation and I'm working with a client and they need confirmation of who I'm talking to. And even then, it's not always me going into details. Sometimes it's like a feeling of like if they were having lung problems or something like that, like understanding that there's like a tightness there. That's more of the residual energy of that feeling. Of course, the spirit's no longer feeling it. Because they don't have bodies. They can feel emotional and like mental stuff, but once they realize that they no longer have to adhere to any sort of physical pain of the body, they don't have to anymore. So once again, that's why mental health is important, whether you are corporeal or incorporeal. Yeah, the cat is purring. Here you go. He's in my lap. P.S. I am wearing shorts, but you probably were not able to see that. Okay. So I want to do another unboxing of this one here. P.S. I love that it's written on lined paper. Like, I really do, because I was like, yay! So this is a birthday one. And at the very beginning, too, I said by name people who have been sending me gifts. And I have all of your letters and stuff up on a wall in my office, and because they mean a lot to me. So thank you. And for anybody who may have sent me an Amazon gift, if I have not responded to you, it's because they did not include the slip in the gift. So if you see that it's been delivered, please reach out to me so that I can properly thank you. And thank you, Lisa, for the roses. I do want to be sure to absolutely do that. Is anyone else with me and Rupert? Yes. One of them is our house ghost. He just likes to listen in sometimes. Our other house ghost is away at the moment. She's just not materialized. That's how spirits sleep. They just don't focus on being present. Kind of like how we sleep, but there's also like a physical process that goes with that. But it's not literal sleep. It's just not focusing on materializing. Anyway, getting to this. This is from Jasmine Greenswitch. Greenswitch? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. It's a beautiful name. But it's handled healing. And I love this. It's a magnet. So you can see all of that. I'm going to be posting all of these on my Instagram as well, so that I can properly tag everybody. These are 2 packages, so I'm assuming one of them is for Molly and one of them is for me. So, we will just get to decide whose is whose. Rose quartz! Yay! Love rose quartz. So let's see. On the back it says, promotes self-love, eases letting go, protects against depression. And there's the chain. So I love that. I would say like, oh, Molly would love that because she does like some pink stuff. But then I'm also like, she good. If somebody needs to protect against depression, it is me. Because, by the way, you know, mental health check. It is a hard time of year. This is for, I think, a lot of people, and there's also a hard time to be alive right now. So you will find me admitting to being, I'm kind of going through ins and outs of seasonal depression right now. And I admit that because the more I'm aware of it, the more that I can work with it. And that's why I have a therapist, and I do check in with her, and we talk a lot of this stuff out, and I'm so grateful to have her. It's better to be aware than be in denial, because I was in denial most of my life. And that also blocked my abilities. Woo! Okay, so the next one is an amethyst. So amethyst, it's actually my birthstone. Natural stress reliever. Can I just live in amethyst? Can I live in an amethyst suit? For cleansing and removes negative energy. So there's that. And yeah, for anybody who's asking, it's got a little kick to it too, like a good kick, because you could see that, and it was, can I get a circle for yes? Look at that. So it's already got some juju. It's super cool. So thank you, Jasmine. And I've got one other thing that I'm going to be opening, at least tonight, and that'll be in a little bit. But somebody asked, do I talk to my therapist about my abilities? Absolutely. For anybody who, like, I get comments every now and then being like, are you schizophrenic if you can see people like that? And I'm like, I've been tested by somebody with a doctorate degree. Do you have a doctorate degree? I want to know what I am. Like, I want my health, but also it is insulting. Just because the implication there is that schizophrenia is a sign of being insane. And that is insulting. That is not okay. It just like with depression, it's a chemical difference in the brain and can be properly treated. So the other thing to keep in mind is mediumship is me going into a haunted building, not knowing anything about it. I don't even have to see it. I can have my senses taken away from me and being able to connect with somebody who resides there in spirit. And also other people to be able to connect with that same somebody. That's not how schizophrenia works at all. Also, schizophrenia cannot, like, from my understanding, connect with someone else's loved ones or their spirit guides or something like that. So, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, and that's what I'm gonna say with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put these they have these little boxes, which are super cute. And okay. I'm wondering who I should do next. But anyway, I'm going to check in with the comments. Thanks everybody for being here. Have I recognized an alive person's soul, like in a past life? Yes. A lot of people that I'm surrounded with in my life right now, I've known in past lives. Jay is one of them. He works in, I don't know if you ever knew Rupert. I think they're in different soul families, and this may be one of the first times that they're connecting, because your soul can actually split to gain more knowledge and meet more people and have more experiences and then come back together. I feel like my soul... I asked my higher self how many times my soul has been split into different pieces, and I got the number 8. So it's a lot of my soul in a lot of places. I feel like most of me is intact right now, if not for 2 or 3. And they may come to me later, which is super cool, and I will gain more awareness, and there we will have it. Or one of them might be a guide or something like that. Like, there's so much I don't know about this stuff, and I'm just figuring out. I just want to keep an open mind about it. It's fascinating. If you want more information on how past lives work, please follow Soul Signs Hypnosis. She's my past life regressionist. She will answer your questions. But yeah, so I've known Jay in a past life. I found out my friend Sorsha, who I did the live with yesterday on Hermes, which will be up on YouTube on Wednesday of next week, by the way. She was around during the same time as Rupert and me, but we didn't really talk to each other because her profession was very different. So yeah, there are a lot of people that I know from past lives who are in my life now, which is like super, super cool. And I feel very like in a cool spot to know that. That's Jet, by the way, if you can hear him. Not a ghost. I'm gonna have a little bit of drink. Wow, they're going by really slowly tonight, eh? We're close to an air base, so that's part of it. Anywho, let's see, guys. So I need to go back to create. Anyway, I'll show this in a minute. What was I saying? Yeah, I guess, okay. I have not used dowsing rods, nor do I have them. I'd be interested in trying them, though. Do I live on a runway? No, I live 10 minutes away from an airport. How can one find out about their spirit guide? Ask for signs, or if you're interested, check out a mediumship-led consultation with me. I do some videos on that. Look in my Q&A playlist, or look in Liker of Words. I've gone live with her a number of times. If you want to check out my YouTube, the link's in the bio. It's Quirks and Conjure. I've gone into a lot of discussions on what's the difference between a ghost and a spirit guide, how do you reach out to them, that kind of thing. And I've gone live with Emily and we talk about that. So if you're interested in that, please look at those videos that have been posted on my YouTube. I think you'll find a lot of information. Okay. Let's see. Okay. As much as I want to keep answering questions, I do want to get back to, being able to use this. So I'm starting from scratch. We're going to work with Molli. So basically I just shot out. I was just like, hey, Molli, do you want to come over? And Rupert was like, you're going to invite that woman over here. She's come over here before. She can travel. She's doing well. She's been working on it more recently with Adam, by the way, who's Sorsha's spiritual companion. And we talked about it yesterday on the live with Hermes. Spirits can travel if they can figure it out. And I wouldn't say think too hard on that, because it's just like with like our past loved ones, they oftentimes travel between our family members to check in. So it's like the same thing. Anyway, so let me put this together. How did I do this before? I know what I did before. I didn't have a cat in my lap. Come here, you bugger. Look at this boy. Look at him. Can you say hello? This is Roger, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're looking at the computer. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. How about you go cuddle with Mira, okay? Look at him go. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, buddy. Okay. So I'm gonna put that out a little bit farther. I'm pinging Molly right now. I'm basically like, hey, are you busy? Pinging is the equivalent of like texting. It is a thing. It's like telepathy. And I didn't know that. Sorry, I'm trying to like adjust this so that you can see better. There's my leg. It might work. I guess not. Anyway, I was like in the middle of pinging her and she's like, what? What did you say? Okay. So when I ping, I don't speak out loud. So, uno, por favor. Okay. Conversation that happened in my head, which I've explained this in some of my Ghost Get playlists, by the way. Telepathy pinging. That's what it is. I just said, hey, I want to do a depiction of you. Okay, she just she was like, oh, all right. And I'm like, okay, would you like to come over? She's like, yeah. And I said, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start, creating the depiction. And she was just like, no, wait. Whenever her and Rupert are in the same space, Rupert's always like, stop touching me. But this was more of a touch with the eyes and not like a literal, like he's over there. And she kind of came in through here because she's been here before. She says, that's my room. I didn't say that you could be in there. Now could, oh, do you want to be in my room? Well, perhaps you could. Like, he's like, it's no more your room than it is my house. She's like, you don't have to be rude about it. She said I could have the room. It's just not ready for me yet. We told her she could have the guest bedroom when we don't have people over. Okay, Molly, if you wouldn't mind. Okay, so she's kind of here. She's hanging on me a little bit right now. Cause that's just how she's at. She's kind of doing this, and she's like, hi, what are we doing? So just like we talked about with us going live at the coffee shop on Valentine's Day, she's like, yes, I'm looking forward to that. P.S. This is your stuff. She's like, oh. We're live right now. I want to make a depiction of you using this thing. So, okay, cool. So that way you get a better view. I wonder if I turn up the brightness, if that'll help. No, it does not. Let's do a little focusing. Someone who's like, Rupert can come by my house while she's there. I didn't say who it was, but he was just like, do I know you? I don't know Molly's name. I actually don't know her God-given name, as she said, because Molly is a nickname. So, okay. I get to choose someone. Okay, I'm gonna go with compose. Make sure you all can see that. There's all of Rupert. She was just like, now he does look good, doesn't he? I like seeing him on the picture. Okay, so parents. Select. Let's go with, do I go to created? No. He's like, don't look like him. Okay, so we need to find a, let's go with random. Let's start off with black hair. Oh. Can I not do that? Not a valid URL. Okay. So maybe go to, see, I mentioned before I hadn't used it so much. Trending. Okay, cool. Brown, or it's more black hair. Okay. Well, so if I go back, created and starred, trending, search. Bingo. Okay. Black hair. Boom. Okay. And okay, so we have black hair. And she's of Irish descent. She's like first generation. So yeah. Yeah, Molly is smaller. Like, I actually can look her in the eyes, which is cool because I'm 5 feet tall. She's like 5'2". Okay, so we need a starter face. But yeah, she's first generation Irish. And you'll notice her accent is not perfect Irish. That is intentional, by the way. Wilmington, which to my understanding, she was raised here. She just like decided to leave her parents. Wilmington at that time, during the early to mid 1800s, would have had a lot of Irish, Scottish, English, and German. That creates its own accent. So for anybody from Ireland who was like, please stop with the Irish accent, I was like, hey, it's meant to be not perfectly Irish. So that's what I have to say about that. Ooh, that's a contender. What do you think? She says, aye, she's pretty. Okay, so let's start with her. And then let's do another selection of, ooh, what do you think? She doesn't wear makeup, but this one here, the eyes in particular I like. Okay, cool. And then going down the line. I mean, she looks angry. She's like, no, I have a better face than that. Let's see. Jimothy just came downstairs. The pretty lady's here. She's like, you have more education, boy. He was just like, and she's like, no, I'm busy. Okay, none of these are quite matching up. No. Okay. I will start with these two. And then I'll create from these two a generated image. So, ooh. She's like, I like them. They may be prettier than me. Okay. Cool. Now, she would have longer black hair. Just throwing that one out there. People are saying hello, pie guy. Best ghost. Okay. I'm drawn to this one. I'm going to save this one. Just because, okay, this one's actually more correct. Because her eyes are the eyes on this one. Ooh, the eyes on this one. Not so much the eyes there. Okay. Her nose is a little bit sharper. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one because it's not quite right, but we were using it as an example. Yes. Okay. Once again, that serioso smile or serioso look, like She's like, I want to smile, but I want to look not as, I don't want to look silly. That's what she says. Okay. So we'll give you some happy. Oh, she's like, I look like I'm scamming. Molly, how old are you? 18. Yeah, 18. That's some perspective. Let's have a little bit more of a smile. Nah, she didn't like that. Okay. Cool. Her lips are a little bit smaller. And you can see here, this is with makeup. So, she had some rouge at the time, but it wasn't like full on makeup like this. So, let's see. I'm going to make her a little bit paler just so that the features are a little less like makeup-y. And then what does it look like when I adjust the blue eyes? Ooh, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna up the brown hair because it's not, yeah, okay. It's not entirely dark. What does it look like if you have a little bit of an open mouth? Let's see what that looks like. I hate how it only adjusts the mouth and not the eyes. Yeah. Wait, how much of an open mouth can we do here? She's like, I hate it. No. Okay, so we close the mouth. Noted. Close the mouth all the way. What does it mean to have like a negative? Does it make the mouth smaller a little bit? No. Okay, so I'm gonna go back for that. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put sharpness on a little bit more. Yeah. I would say her features would have been more round like that if she were eating more. She's like, I ate once a day. Yeah, Molly would look stunning in green. Absolutely. So, okay. Let's see. I may just save this one and then use it as a resource. I can pull out some of the makeup. Cool. Let's make it a little more natural. Is that even doing anything? Hold on. I'm gonna pull it all the way down. Oh. This is what I don't understand with this. Like, I don't know if you can see, but like, it pretty much turned her into a different race because I said no makeup. Like, is that saying that whiter skin equals makeup? I don't know how I feel about that. Cool. Okay, so there's an option for earrings. Let's check this out. Because this one already has earrings on them. Which Molly wouldn't have had... she wouldn't have had her ears pierced. She might have had ear bobs, though. Okay. So, okay, I'm going to use this as a resource. I'm going to save. And I think it just goes down here when I save. Cool. And then let's do a crossbreed. Select an image. I've created. No. Search. I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna say woman. And then, because I wouldn't say her jaw is that small. We're gonna go with that one? Okay, cool. So, ooh, okay. Once again, the nose has a bit more of a tip to it. But the expression here is what I think she really likes. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to save this one, and then I'm going to work on it a little bit more. So let's go to it. The image does not exist or has become private. What? What? That was such a good contender. Hold on. Search. And then I put in woman. And then, let's see. There we go. And that's where we were before. Yeah. The eyes are more correct on this one here than they are on this one. Yeah. So, let's see. Going over here. Got to make the eyes more blue. Blue eyes. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to manipulate this one a little bit more and then cross it again with the previous one. Okay, let's do actual blue eyes, please. Thank you. Bingo. And then... eyes open. Why didn't I see that for Rupert? Okay. I think she wants a little bit more of a glare. Yeah, like she's scoping out the situation. She's like, don't make me look tired, dear. Let's have a little bit more of a smile so it looks like you know what's up. She's like, this is good fun. Okay. Okay, I think this is a good contender. And then what I'm going to do is cross it with the previous one. So I'm going to go back to my profile. I just saved it. And then, so we're crossing this one and this one. And then with one of mine. Ooh. So I would say this looks a little bit older than what she actually looks like. Who's the blonde dude? That would be Rupert. We worked with his image earlier today. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more on this side for the face. And then a little bit more on this side for the style. Ooh, okay. So save that one. And then, okay. So I would say the eye's a little bit bigger. And then age. Yeah, she's a bit younger. But she still has sharp features. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to up the sharpness a bit. The nose is still not exact. She's got a very cute, small, like a bit angular nose. But I would say this right. Okay, I'm going to pull out the pendulum again. She's like, oh. The software is Art Breeder, and I'm new to using it. So, for anybody who's just joining, oh my goodness, we've gone over an hour. My goodness. For any of you who have been here this whole time, thanks. yeah, so for anybody who's just joining, pendulum, I try to stay as still as possible. I do wrap it around my finger so that I try to move it even less. If you see the movement of my hand, it is because I am alive and my body moves. So yes, this is a close depiction of Molly. I believe her eyebrows are a little bit thicker. Okay, so first up, let me go in order. Okay, so just to sync it up, can I have a circle for yes? Thank you. Can I have a back and forth for no? Thank you. Sorry, it's kind of low on the screen. My thing didn't want to hold up all the way, my tripod. Anyway, go back and watch on YouTube if you want a better view. But, anywho, I'll bring it up a little bit higher. Okay, so am I talking with Molly right now? Circle for yes. She's like, oh, this is fun. I haven't done this before. Yes, you have. We did it at the live. Oh, I forgot. And you were talking to Fanny. Wasn't that funny? You didn't know? Yeah. So, okay, cool. Thank you. So looking at this depiction, is the hair color correct? Yes. Is the eye color correct? Yes. Is the lip color correct? Maybe. Yeah, I would say if she was going to have a color on her lips, it would be red. She's like, is the expression correct? She's a big fan of the expression. Is the nose correct? That's a maybe. Yeah, she's like, and turning into a no. Yeah. I would say her nose is a little bit thinner, and as I said, it's more angular. And then, are the cheeks correct? Yes. Is the jaw correct? Yeah, it's like a yes. I think what she's referring to is she looks, how do I say this? She's like, I know I didn't eat all I could. Yeah, okay. So that's what it is. Her cheeks are a bit more hollow because finding food in the early 1800s was not as easy as you might think. So, anywho, so would you say this is a depiction of you that you like? Yes. I mean, that's most of the questions. Yeah. She's like, I'm pretty, right? Well, thank you. I'll do a close-up again. Once again, this will be on my Instagram, and I'll also be including on my Instagram the things that are different, so you know it's not a perfect depiction. Is Jimothy messing with the live? Hey, buddy. He's like, I'm fast. I can jump in, and then I can leave. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this so I can put it on my Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the bio for anybody who wants to check it out. Cool. And yeah, so actually, Molly, while you're here, I want to open another package that I got today that I'm pretty sure is for both of us. So she's like, oh, I get to do this one before? You know, like before Valentine's Day. I'm like, yeah. And then perhaps if Jimothy doesn't keep messing with my live, we will do his impression. Oh, that got him. I know the comments are a little bit delayed. So, yeah. He was like, oh, and he just backed up. Okay, cool. Back to Molly. She was like, okay, what are we opening up? Because I have things to do. Things to do. She's like, don't be. She's like, no. Like, don't speak of it like that. I don't want to talk about it. Things to do or someone to see? We're not talking about it. You know, I'm just in reenactments from October. And if someone I know specifically just happens to be watching right now, we know who she's talking about. It's all very exciting. She's like, stop. You said you'd be opening something. All to come. Okay, so this one, first up, packaging, and it has chocolate in it. So let's go. Okay, so I already opened the card because I had to see if it was to Molly or me, so I know when to open it. So this is from Wonderful Body Co. You deserve a break. Inspired care for everybody. wonderfulbodyco.com. And that's them. And once again, I'll be tagging all of these on Instagram as well in a separate post. And Amanda is her name. And we had a consultation. Yeah. We talked about one of the spirits that's in her orbit. Yeah, so she wrote me a little note. Yay. So thank you, Amanda. Let's see. Okay, so that's the card. Here's the dark chocolate. I will split that with you, Molly. Because she was already like, chocolate. So, okay, first up. All the tissue paper is so pretty. Molly likes this color. That's what she just said. So there you have it. She's like, oh, so pretty. Ooh, magic cream. Okay. What does it do? Oh, it's got a little stopper on top of it. Good, safe. Ooh. Oh, it smells really good. It smells like many things that I want to eat, and I'm not going to eat the cream. Okay. She's kind of like me. Let me smell. She's like, it smells like butter, but like a kind you want to eat. I love it. So, okay, cool. Cream. But yeah, there it is. Magic cream. And then we have solid lotion bar super stick. Gentle and vegan. I appreciate that. Ooh, this one smells a little bit different. Also very good. There's more of an earth tone to it. Sweet. Okay, sweet. I love this. And I love when you can tell that somebody like made this themselves. I absolutely love that. Ooh, tea. But it says tea time, body and foot soak. For all the times that I walk. Oh my goodness, it says inspiration. Tea time with Molly, who just happens to be a ghost, as described by Rebekah the Ghost Guide. The fragrance is spiced chai tea, salty sea air, wisteria, vetiver, I think I said that right, musk, pine, amber, and jasmine. Win-win. This is great. Okay, I'm gonna smell it. No, a lot of those scents are very spot on, especially for the area, because pine used to be a huge export from the area. That's why it was so important to keep this port city, especially during the colonial era. So it's everywhere. Ooh, that has a really earthy richness to it. She's like me. She's like, are you sure you don't steep it? No, it's like a soak. That smells delicious. Okay. All of this stuff smells like stuff I want to eat. And I don't know what this says about me. There's more in this box. It is a spoon. I feel like this is a very specific spoon for things, and I just am not cultured enough to know. Okay. So we have more great wrapping. Cool. Can I get it out of the wrapping? Okay, cool. Molly's now she's rushing me on. She's like, I have things to do. I'm sorry. I just don't want to. Okay, so this is Cafe Mocha. Is it a? Oh, it's got a thing in it. Is it a scent? I think it's a scent. Ooh. Yeah, that smells like mocha. I love it. She's like, this is nice. Do you wear it? Yeah, if you want somebody to eat you. She's like, oh. So cool. Oh yeah, for the jewelry. That's right, I was gonna take this on Valentine's Day too. She's like, rocks. she likes this one with the gold. With the gold wrapping.
I think it's also, this is green. I'm trying to see the right color. Yeah. So she likes this one. So, okay, next up. Yeah, the person who made that is actually watching right now. She's like, through your little screen thing. Yes. Okay. So next up we have, Dictonus? Did I say that right? Dictonus? Okay. I think Molly's gonna like that one a lot more. It's a very floral scent. It's got coconut. Yeah, I'm really getting the coconut. Okay, she says, if I wanted someone to eat me, I would have this. So you heard it from Molly. This is what she would want. So, okay, cool. And then I think there's one last thing in here. I am taking note on the things that Molly likes. I'm going to put them on her space, which is going to be in the guest bedroom once we set that up. But she will have an altar space. Okay, so the last one is, that's tea time again, which I think is the same as this one. So, yeah, just gonna, cool. Yeah. We both like this one. Not to say that we didn't like anything else, but, yeah, it's the concept of, I guess, being able to, be in nice scents that we know and also want to eat them, I guess, at the same time. But yeah, there's everything. And for anybody wondering, once again, this is Wonderful Body Co. And all of these will be on my Instagram. I will tag everybody for the 3 things that I got for this. And then on Valentine's Day, again, for anything else, especially my folks who are in small businesses and making their way, I will absolutely tag you for the Molli Valentine's Day post. So someone laughed in the background. She's like, well, I'm happy I laugh. Cool. I'm gonna split this milk chocolate with her real quick. So if anybody needs a break, take it now. Because next up, we are going to figure out Jimothy's likeness. Finally! Okay. Okay, so I will put this out for you. You probably won't see it move or anything. She's like, you just put it out for me and you took it away. Sorry. At night, she's got stuff to do. I swear it's great. I will be uploading this live later. It'll be on my YouTube. Yeah, I'll show you Rupert and Molly, the depictions again. Okay. Molly's hastily on her way out. She's like, this was fun. Good. She's like, I'll be seeing you on Monday. All right. I'll be seeing everybody on Monday. Thank you so much. I don't know who I'm talking to, but I'm going to see you. Sorry, there was more of a Scottish twang on that one. But she's like, I see my gift and I want it on Monday. So, all right, I'll see you then. Yep, she's gone. Okay. And we move forward. Okay. So, ooh, somebody's making chocolate? Hello. Yeah, everybody's like, bye. Yeah, Rupert can relax now. Okay, so in review, I'm pulling up, I'll make this image larger. Okay, so once again with Rupert, remember his nose is not quite correct and there's more space where his eyes are. His eyebrows are not just like straight on top of his eyes. So that was the big thing. And I did work with a pendulum just so that all of you could see what I was hearing. But that be him. He doesn't look so angry though. Like his face is more relaxed, but there's no way that I could find to really replicate that. That's the thing with Art Breeder. It's very much like, these are the faces we accept here. And then Molli again is here. Once again, the nose is not quite right. Her nose is a bit sharper. And her cheeks were a little bit more emaciated. So yeah, and she wouldn't have worn makeup. She said a little bit of rouge, but otherwise she would not have. So, okay, going back to the site. Okay. So, I don't think she finished that chocolate. But I also don't want to eat it because I've eaten chocolate after the essence has been taken from it by a spirit, and it's really gross. So, I'll just put that over there for right now so I'm not tempted to eat it. Okay, let's get back to it for Jimothy. And this will be the last one that I do tonight because my goodness, it's already 7:30. So we go back to create. He's like, it's my turn. You're going to see me. Okay. Yep. Okay, so let's go to portraits because that's pretty. And compose. I'll switch it a little bit. Okay. And then we go to select and search. Let's start with blonde. Ew. Let's start with dirty blonde. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to say, let's start with Leonardo DiCaprio. He's like, who's that? I was like, that would be the guy who played Jack Dawson on Titanic, who you love so much. He's like, oh. Mira smells the chocolate. I don't know if you can. It's like, chocolate? Hello? May I have some? No. She doesn't like it when I pointed at her. She's like, excuse me. Actually, I'm gonna go with this guy here. And then I'm gonna go with another one. Not quite that guy. Like this one here. Let's go with... That's a contender. None of these are exactly right. Like, I've got to create. No. Okay, so I was looking at this one, which made him look at this one, and he was just like, do I get to look angry like Rupert? No. I mean, that one has an Aaron Carter vibe, like this one right here. Let's go with that one. So if all of these are together, all these three images are together, let's see what they create. He's too old. Let's do another creation. No. That one could be a maybe. You can't see it as well. So yeah, let's save that one for now. Oh, look at that one. So cute. Not him. Okay. So I'm going to select again from one that I've created. Okay. And then we're going to refresh again, see what we get. That one looks scared. And I don't know why. This one could be a contender. But if only for, because all of these kind of have like different features that work, but once again, not quite right. Okay, so we're going to throw that one in the mix, and then we're going to throw this one in the mix, and then we're going to create. This one is actually kind of a contender. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer, and that's really the point with all of this. Okay, so I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to take that one out. I'm going to keep all these in, and then I'm going to add the one that was just created. And then, no. I mean, this one's kind of a contender, but like, let's see. Sure, we'll save it. And then I'll X out of this one and add that one back. Okay, and then refresh. No, refresh. That one's old, too old. Let's see what we can do with this one. He's like, do I look that serious? No, you don't. The eyes are right. The hair is about right. I'm going to up the brown just a little bit. Also going to up the blonde a little bit. Not that blonde. Because it is almost like highlights. Eyes are hazel. And they are pretty hazel here. So I'm going to put the blue eyes down a little bit. Yeah. And then the nose is a bit different. All of these noses, I feel like I can't win. Is there a golden retriever setting? I would say, okay, so one, we should up your happiness because, come on, dude. Why does it make him lighter in skin tone when I say happy? Like, I don't understand. What? Okay. Like, I mean, he was a white guy, but like... What? Okay. So let's see what he looks like with his mouth open. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe that'll be the key. This is getting closer. Can we have your mouth open? Oh, look at the smile. Okay, that's good. We're getting closer. Oh my god, adorable. Yeah, it was missing the smile. See, that's it. Oh, that looked a little bit creepy. Let's take it back a notch. Okay. I'm going to make the eyes maybe a little bit more open. Okay. I'm going to make it a little bit more sharp because also he was emaciated by the time he died because rations were few. He's like, don't tell him that. I want him to think I look good. It has nothing to do with you looking bad. Yeah. Let's see if we down the age just a little bit. Like, he looks about 19 here. Yeah. All right, Jimothy. I think I'm ready to ask you what you think. Okay. People have many good things to say. Oh, they're saying adorable, so nice, very handsome. This is called Art Breeder. It is free, and it was actually recommended to me by a commenter. They were like, why don't you use this? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Okay, so let's do it again with the pendulum. I'll move this over a little bit. Maybe I need to move it over this way. Okay. So, just to sync up, can I get a circle for yes? Thank you. Can I get back and forth for now? Thank you. Am I talking with Jimothy? I just got from him, well, duh. I'm syncing my pendulum. He's like, you know who I am. Okay. Sorry, I got an itch. Okay, Jimothy. Is that the color of your hair? He says, yes, mostly. Okay. Is that the color of your eyes? Mostly. His eyes are a bit more... it's like they're lighter in color. But I don't know how to depict that. Yeah, he says yes. His eyes are lighter in color. Are your eyebrows correct? Maybe. Yeah, his eyebrows are not that dark. They're lighter. Is your nose correct? Yes. Is your smile correct? He's like, I'm always smiling when there's something to smile about. He was like, unlike Rupert. He does sometimes wear a hat. Yeah, let's say, do you wear a hat? Sometimes, yeah. When I need to. Okay. Are your lips correct? Yeah, it's a mostly. Yeah, I think the lips are a bit more pronounced and with color on this one than it would have been. And then, are your teeth correct? No. This is the time before braces, you know? He's like, I think my teeth are fine, except for the ones that I'm missing. By the way, they're not so much missing here. I think he's got a few in the back that are missing. Okay, would you agree to this image? Would you say that it does represent your likeness? Yes. He says, I am rather fine looking, aren't I? Oh, hey, Cat's on. Hey, Spooktastics. I guess he really likes you. Do you see the pendulum going? He's like, oh, hey, how's Arnold? Did you tell Arnold I got a dog? He didn't. It's the foster dog. He's like, but I can go see the pretty lady, and it's like I have a dog. He's referring to my friend Jace, who also can perceive him. Oh no! Arnold's making fun of you, Jimothy. What's Arnold saying? Arnold's one of Jimothy's friends at the fort that is traveling, similar to how Jimothy's done with me, but he's traveling with Kat. All in good fun, he misses you. Okay, so Arnold misses you. He's like, well, of course he misses me. I'm me. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna hang this up. I'm gonna take a screenshot. I'll show all of you real quick, a little bit closer. So I'd say that's Jimothy on a really good day. Like, that's him on picture day. I did mention a few things that are different from what he actually looks like. Once again, all these will be up on Instagram. If you want to follow me, I'm Rebekah the Ghost Guide. I have no periods. I have no numbers. I have no underscores after my name. If anybody messages you claiming to be me, look at their full name, and if it's not me, report them. That's all I can do, sadly. Yeah, people are saying, so handsome, Jimothy. He's like, that's right. Everybody should know how handsome I am. Oh my goodness. Yeah, stop the spam accounts. Cool. So we're a little under... yeah, Jimothy being like, I'm a ray of sunshine. How could you not miss me? Rupert over here, like, you know, like, so cool. Yeah, well, I just want to say thanks, everybody, for joining. This was actually super fun. I hope that all of you had as much fun as I did. I am cool to answer a few questions for a little bit. Arnold rolling his eyes. Wait, Jimothy was just like, he just can't compete with me. conversation happening between like Kat translating for Arnold and me with Jimothy. Arnold says, "Hi there, Rupert." But with Arnold, it'd be more like down here, but not from Georgia. Yeah, that's more Arnold. Sorry, Arnold, if I just insulted you by doing my impression of you. We've talked about this before. I'm sorry. Anyway, for people who are wondering more of who Arnold is, you should follow Spooktastics, and that's a wild thing. Unlike me, who I have like a 4 to 5 month period between when reenactments actually happened, Kat is much more up to date on when things are going on. Oh, Kat just said my reenactment was better than hers. Well, okay, Kat, you're not from the South, and you, I imagine, did not study all the dialects of the South. And when I say all the dialects, I mean that was in, like, almost 15 years ago, so, I don't know where my notes are. But I do live down here, so. Kat, I'm trying! I have been to Georgia, a variety of different parts of Georgia, so I know that there are many different accents in Georgia as well. Just like in North Carolina. If you get on I-40, there are, I believe, over 100 dialects, depending on where you are. If you go from Wilmington to Asheville, it's pretty cool. Let's see. Mira, are you good? How? That's what she does. She's like, Jimothy is over my shoulder right now. He's practicing his reading. 50K likes. Hi, thanks so much, everybody. Oh my goodness. You had your bachelorette party in Wilmington. It's a pretty cool place. Jimothy passed in the mid 1860s. My birthday was good. Thanks for asking. It was very chill. My friend Jace made me a birthday cake, and P.S. if you hear that dog making her rando dog noises, I'm not angry at you, honey. You randomly get loud when you lick your leg, and I don't understand it. I don't mean to embarrass you. I'm sorry. Jimothy's 19. Aw, Kat misses you, Miss Mira. She's like looking at me like, do I get pets? No, the growls were not Jimothy. Mira, honey, you're okay. She's like, I have to lick my leg for no apparent reason. Someone on here said, hi, Jimothy, my name is Heather. Not the one that we know, or that you know of more so, but, yeah. Yeah, and 19 and 176 years, like what we did for his birthday. Do I get intuitive thoughts from animals? Yeah, if they want to connect with me. It's actually one of the cool things that I've been able to work with clients on, is connecting with their animals that have passed. They speak in more emotions and sometimes mental imagery, which is super cool. Let's see. Does Jimothy talk to other mediums? First he was like, huh? Like, what's a medium? And he was like, oh, like you? Oh, like Sorsha? Well, yeah.
Playing the music you requested. For 90 million songs on demand, say try Amazon Music Unlimited.
Amazon turned on.
Praise and worship on Amazon Music.
Stop. Alexa, stop. It just turned on contemporary Christian. Did I say anything that sounded like contemporary Christian? Anyway, I don't think anybody in this house would listen to contemporary Christian, including the residential ghosts. Yeah, I'm getting more of a gospel and soul vibe from them. Rupert making an Amazon order, not for contemporary Christian. Which, by the way, no hate to contemporary Christians. It's just not my genre or any of theirs. So, Nancy says, hi, Jimothy. Jimothy, have you ever talked to anybody else, like, at the fort? Like, do other people come out to you? They do, but they don't always hear. Okay. That was a cat that just ran down the stairs. My cat. It's almost as if I have ghosts or something. Yeah, it's wild. Yeah, let's see. Jimothy should visit Bean. Oh, yeah, he too was just like, wait, does that make cat a medium? And I was like, I guess. It's a loose term. It's whatever you want it to be, I guess. And he's just like, well, I've talked to Kat. Does that mean she sees things? And I'm like, yeah, we all decide what we want to call ourselves, and that's important to our own personal development. For a very long time, I didn't call myself a medium because I didn't like how people had assigned this understanding to mediumship, because I was like, I felt like I just wanted to be me and not this predetermined like idea of what a medium's supposed to be. So for the story, be yourself. Kat was like, Jimothy, I have literally heard you speak, sir. And he's like, yeah, but I didn't know if that made you something. Oh my goodness. I can answer back telepathically. It's more like, I did a video on projected thoughts. It's like thinking to the energy I'm going to. Mira, honey, hey, why do we gotta lick our leg? Why do we have to do that? Huh? Why do we have to do that? Is it because they're ghosts? You know these ghosts, you know them. She'll sometimes do that as a nervous thing. Kat, and I literally saw your image, so like, yeah, I guess I am. Kat, are you coming out of the mediumship closet? On my life? I'm so honored. Does anybody else want to come out of the mediumship closet while we're here? Roger's coming out of the mediumship closet. Come out of the mediumship closet. You see ghosts better than all of us. Where are the ghosts, Roger? No, that's you, buddy. Where are they? Anyway. I know. Yay! A medium coming out of the closet. Thank you. Yay! A medium coming out of the closet. Thank you. Does Jimothy like kombucha? I don't think he's tried it before. Roger is the official medium. Yes. I also have a friend who can communicate with animals, and he came over to visit the other day, and Roger was on the stairs, and he looked straight at him and he says, there are people on the stairs. Those are our residential spirits. Yes, all these mediums. What is up? You are welcome here. Yeah, they do have last names. I don't share Jimothy's last name because he has a brother who's also in spirit who does not want to be tampered with, and I respect that. Rupert also has a last name, and I'm deciding whether to share that. And the thing is, there are two places in particular that his name might have come up. I love it. I believe he enlisted in Knighton. It's like Knighton, but one word, and that's at a board. Sorry, everybody. He got really excited, and he was like, why are we talking about Rupert? Yeah. Jimothy, if you're going to keep doing this, I don't get to go live anymore. I have to end the live. Fine. Okay. Anyway, so, with Rupert, if you happen to know enlistment records, from Wales, specifically Knighton. I believe the year would have been 1779. That seems right. It seems like it would be at the beginning of 1779. But also there wasn't standardized spelling in that time, so people would have spelled his name however they felt like it. And if it was an English officer that was spelling out his name, or an English person in general, they may have spelled it Robert instead of Rupert. They may have also spelled his last name the English way rather than the Welsh way. Oh yeah, Kat, send me a message. I'll give you the deets. No offense to everybody else. And as I said, if anyone has those connections, please email me. But as far as like me releasing all that information publicly, it's just, we're figuring things out. So I would rather have that research through people who reach out to me specifically, who are able to make those connections, rather than, you know, it being like a kind of thing of like, this is it, that kind of thing. Thank you for the crane. I'm withholding Jimothy's true name for his brother, who's in spirit and does not want the extra attention being brought to his family. Because they did have an older sister who had children, who likely had children and may still be alive. And for Rupert, I want to check more sources before I release that publicly. However, I am using that name that I understand in my book. So if you want to follow my my newsletter on my website, that's when I will release info on my book. I'm also looking to release little snippets on my Patreon. So if that's another interest of yours, you can go on there. It'll be under the exclusive content. I do release all of my reenactment videos, like usually within a 2-week time, all at once before I release them on TikTok to my exclusive content. So for anybody out there that's like, I wish you would release all these at once, I do, for my Patreons. And then all of you do get to see all of them. I'm not keeping anything from you. But they offer extra oomph of support. So that's what that is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the book. I'm in the second draft right now. So the closest big city to where Rupert was Knighton. So that would be like mid Wales on the eastern side, right next to England, or the border. And I need to be able to better pronounce the bigger city that he did some schooling in. It starts with an R though, I could say that much. It was like Raider something, but it's in Welsh, and we all know how good my Welsh is. So yeah, anywho, cool. Well, hey, it has been 2 hours, so I'm going to pack this stuff up, and once again, I'll be sharing these on Instagram at some point. I'm not sure about tonight, perhaps tomorrow. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, I hope you go over there and follow me. It's Rebekah the Ghost Guide. No numbers, no underscores, no periods. I have only one account. And I will never, ever, 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 ever message people to ask for money or offer free readings that require your credit card information. Ever. I do all transactions through a third-party service that is on my website. It is safe. Like PayPal, for example, or Stripe, or Square, for example. Not just being like that. So anyway, just wanted to put that out there. Do not trust the scammers. Just report them. Just report them and block them. And yeah, once again, if you're interested in any sorts of consultations, even quick chats, I offer that. If you have a question and you want a detailed answer on a one-on-one call, look at the quick chats. I think that's not being utilized as well as I think if people understood what it was, that it could be. So check that out. I did open some new slots. I'm going to start doing consultations and readings and that sort of thing on Mondays starting in March-ish. So yeah, thanks again for following, everybody. This has been so much fun. Thanks for the idea. For all of you who commented Art Breeder, thank you. And for those of you who sent things, thank you. As I mentioned, this is a hard time of year for me, just because of seasonal depression, and it has just been just really, really meaningful to me. Even when people just send like little notes and cards, or just even like the DMs to my Instagram of just being like, hey, thanks. Like, that means a lot to me. So thank you all so much, and thanks for watching, and thanks for your support. And for all of you who came out of the mediumship closet, yes. And for all of you who like don't want to be called a medium but have these super cool skills, yes, be you. That's what matters. Much love and greetings and all that good stuff. And I will